Oh, hey guys.
Welcome back to more Devil May Cry goodness.
Yeah. So I backed out because with me picking this costume and it automatically skipping one of the cutscenes, I'm just gonna go back to the basic costume. Not that this isn't cool, but it's sort of off-putting that they didn't sort of fix that.
It's really not even that difficult of a fix. All they need to do is just show the cutscene anyway. Yeah. Or even if for whatever reason the issue was that the costume revealed the hand premature, basically just force the character to be in the costume they're supposed to be in before that cutscene and then just switch it afterward.
It also skipped over the tutorial messages, which...
Oh, did it really?
Yes, it did. It just threw me into the battle with Dante right off the bat.
Did you start with that costume unlocked?
Yeah, because it's the special edition. You it's like, hey, here's some stuff for you.
That's a bug. That's a straight up defect.
Yeah. Well, they did it for actually, did they do it for special edition for 3? I think they did. Yes, they did.
But the fact that it's skipping over tutorial text, that's a problem, actually. Yeah. While you didn't need it, anyone that hasn't played any of the Devil May Cry games might have needed that instruction.
This is true.
So it's pretty dopey.
Yeah. Also, we realized that for the first video, with the intro and all that stuff, we had no game audio. So we apologize for that.
This is not that big of a deal because I already turn it down pretty low whenever I render out the videos.
Oh, the sword is so pretty. So, in the first battle... pretty basic sword attacks. You got your basic combo, your basic gun attacks, and then it reveals the Devil Bringer, which is his arm. But with his new sword, there's a little fun mechanic that they introduce.
Ooh.
Now, it showed a little flash of it. It's like he's revving it like a motorcycle. It's got like this mechanism on the blade itself that when he revs it, the power output goes up. And if it goes to max, one of the special moves, any of the special moves really
power
get enhanced.
Output?
Yes.
But swords don't have a power output.
Apparently this one is designed to have a little bit of enhancement to it.
But what does power output mean for this sword?
The combos would get souped up and do more damage.
So it's just a crazy...
It's a way to rev up your combos or whatever.
Just a crazy, weird power sword. Is it like a demon blade?
No, it's just his custom version of the standard sword of the cult. That's it.
Japanese games.
Yeah, I know. At least it's not Sword Art Online, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that show.
Nothing against people who like it, but I no.
No. It was stupid. Okay. I don't even care.
Wow, you're not even beating around the bush there, are you?
No, okay. To be fair, I only watched the first few episodes, but the whole thing just seemed ridiculous and poorly written to me.
Yeah.
And I just, there's so many better anime shows out there that I don't know why that one was the one that people got crazy about.
Right.
I think it had more to do with the world, and it's happening during this whole big phase of people loving virtual reality worlds with what the hell is that book? Fucking Ready Player One.
Oh yeah.
Which I liked that book, but I didn't think it was that great either.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just picky when it comes to virtual reality.
I gotcha.
But I have a hard time, not to digress even further, but I have a hard time reading books like that because Ready Player One, so my main issues with that book was that the game in that book was just straight up bad design all over the place.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, we are looking at your favorite enemies so far. Earlier when we were playing
the Ragdoll guys?
Yeah, the Ragdoll marionette looking guys.
They were in episode 1. I talked about them there.
I thought that was in the playtest.
No, we showed that intro video before we started.
Oh, that's right.
And here's where we get to see the crazy power output thing. It makes it look like the blade just gets heated up, which if that's actually what's happening, I
think that is just what's happening.
Okay,
it's heating up the blade.
That's a little cooler than I thought you were.
How about that physics?
What the fuck? Riding on Ragdolls.
Riding on cars.
For once you're not quoting Game Grumps, but you're still quoting one of the members.
Yeah, shut up, okay?
Shame.
You, Dame. No, I don't know. All right, so let's see if we have anything to work with here for some power-ups. We have 480, which we can automatically start with some souped-up combos if we want. That one is awesome, as you can see from the little animation. Or see, the thing with the combos here is that it doesn't just tack on another thing at the end,
which is counterintuitive based on its name. I feel like you would assume that you should get B before C because that is the order of things, but
yes,
I think naming conventions could be better.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell does Red Queen combo mean? I don't know. I could read the description, but I'm lazy. I'm taking the role of the average gamer. Not to say that gamers are lazy. I'm just saying gamers don't like to read.
Such a dick. So what I think is really fun about the combos in this game is that they don't function by just tacking on another sword attack button at the end of the standard combo. It relies on you to hit an attack, pause, and then go back into the combo, which switches up the animation. I think it's fun. I think it's a new, more interesting way to go about playing the game rather than just mashing the same button over and over again.
Well, okay, my issue with that, I don't think it's bad design. My problem with it, though, is that you start to focus more on your timing with combos than the actual combat itself, and that pulls me out of the game.
Gotcha.
I would rather focus on the combat and work the combos into the scenario. I don't want to keep my focus more on performing the combos. That's why I have a hard time with fighting games like Mortal Kombat and
Gotcha.
Street Fighter, because they all rely on timing too, and I can't...
Yeah.
My brain doesn't work that way, and I don't argue its existence in fighting games. I argue its existence in action games like this.
Gotcha. Now, real quick.
Hurry up and make your upgrades.
All right, fine.
People don't want to watch an upgrade screen for 10 minutes.
Oh, proud soul. Oh, I got it. So if you noticed, when I bought one ability, the cost of the other abilities went up.
Yeah, so it has sort of a... Now, do they all go up about the same amount?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Because if it was, like, if they all increase by, like, 50%, then that's totally not cool.
Right. Now, one thing, red souls are used to buy items. The proud souls, the weird blue flame thing, buy you abilities.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just one currency for everything, which I think is kind of nice. All right, let's do it. We're heading to Fortuna Castle because there is an attack from demons.
La Porte
de l'Edel. My French is awesome.
I really, I'm terrible with accents to begin with, but French accents are the one that, like, bewilder me the most.
Frame rate.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you play high graphics, intense games.
Dang it.
All damn special fix.
I thought I fixed it too.
Well, no matter what, we're going to have issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Such is the nature of PC games. I mean, if it happens in console games too, but it's bad when it happens on console games because fucking you can't change the console. What are you whining about?
It's so slow. And it was fine before.
Like your movement is slow?
Like everything. The frame rate is like tanking right now.
Should we pause?
Yeah, let's pause.
Let's pause. Alright, we found something.
Basically, we went through that blue door. I'm guessing this is...
the thing you were sluggishly moving toward before.
Yes. But now it's okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's good.
Well, it's a smaller
This fool head is anti-aliasing on. Psh.
Shut up. I don't know that shit.
To be fair, there are a lot of terms with graphics settings that I still don't fully understand.
Right.
Which, as an artist, I probably should be better about. But I'm right there with you. I understand. There's a lot of shit that are often in these graphics settings that you're just like, I don't know if this is going to help or not.
Right. Was this the little intro for the enemies? That'd be really cool if it is.
The enemies that we've already been introduced to?
Oh no, this is a new enemy type.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, I would
Even
hope
cooler.
that this is a different enemy because otherwise it'd be a waste of our time. It's like, we already know these guys exist.
Or it's
I like that laugh.
just them. Never mind. Same enemies.
What? Yeah, you kill him just as quick too. Okay, that was a little arbitrary. So, okay, usually cutscenes like that are used to introduce something new, right? Like,
Yeah.
and that's why we expected a new enemy. So it's sort of redundant when it's... Or no, it's not even redundant, it's arbitrary when we already know about these enemies.
Right.
And it's not exactly delivering a new challenge other than making us fight them in a small space. So I'm going to say that's straight up bad design.
No,
Or bad scripting, for that matter. Maybe if we hadn't been fighting these enemies earlier then, it would have been like, oh, okay, cool, this is the enemy of the game. Like,
Right.
this is your run-of-the-mill grunt.
That's
So-
a lot of them.
That is a lot of them. So that makes me wonder if, when they were initially designing this game, if that was supposed to be where you first see them,
Right.
and then they just rearranged things?
Maybe.
It happens a lot in AAA
Yeah.
studios.
Oh,
Ah, yeah, stationary cameras.
it's 2008. All right.
No. Stationary cameras have been around since the Resident Evil days,
Yep.
my friend.
Yep.
2008 has got no excuse.
That's true.
Now, I'm not against stationary cameras as long as they're used well. But the problem that you just encountered was that it changed the... So you're holding the D-pad or the thumbstick to move in a direction, right?
Yeah.
When the stationary camera changes, it suddenly changes the orientation of what direction you're holding. Now, if you hold it, you're still probably going to move in the same direction, but as soon as you shift the direction of your thumbstick,
Yeah.
then it throws you totally off.
Yeah, it does do that.
and
It
that's-
does exactly that, actually.
Yeah, and that's why stationary cameras are generally not a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, it works in games like the original Resident Evil because every time the camera would change, it generally meant that you were moving into a new room. So you didn't have to reorient. But what just happened here, it was happening mid-action. So it becomes a problem since there's no time in between the camera change.
Right. On a side note, we got a new ability.
Was it the super jump or was it like a grapple?
You use the Devil Bringer to grab a specific point, and it pulls you towards it.
Oh, okay.
So it's the
pretty
platforming mechanic.
Yeah, it's a pretty standard in these games, I'd say.
However, it can be used for other things as well.
Oh, do tell.
Say, well, you know what? I'll just show you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh God. All right.
Way to fuck up.
I can do it. I could. No.
I don't think you can
I'm
do
just
it.
gonna go.
My faith in you
Just
has
gonna do it again.
diminished
Shut up.
tremendously since episode 1. Oh, by the way, Cujo's playing in case you guys didn't realize.
Yeah.
So if I'm a little more talkative than normal, that's probably why. Although I will say, a lot of our playthroughs, I tend to be pretty talkative.
Yeah, which
is
is
surprising.
annoying because I don't know how you do that.
I don't know either. I'm not... Outside of recording, I'm a pretty quiet guy.
No, you're not.
Well, until you bring up a topic that gets me, like, yelling.
Like how?
Which happens a lot.
Oh, here we go. Secret mission. Let's do this.
Secret mission?
Yep, there are little secret things hidden around the world where if you accomplish it, destroy all demons within the time limit. If you accomplish this, you get like a piece of a blue orb, which is if you get enough pieces, your life max goes up.
Oh, okay.
So, remember how I was saying that?
This is exactly how it was with oh God, what was that game? Every game that's exactly like this.
Such a dick.
Well, no, that is the formula, right? I'm thinking of one game in particular, but I know that every action adventure game like this has basically that same formula. Secret shit that when you do it, it gives you extra health. Yeah,
See what I just did there?
like God of War does it. Fucking not what the hell is it? God, it's the second game in the series. I think you play as the Grim Reaper, but not the first game. It's a post-apocalyptic game. Come on, you've totally played this.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You noticing what I'm doing?
You're
Hitting
grabbing
the enemy
them.
away and grabbing them right back.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it adds it does more than just platforming, which I think is kind of fun.
That's good. Having multiple functions for a single mechanic is that's good design, because not only does the player not really have to learn a lot of extra stuff in order to use it, but you're sort of reusing existing mechanics in a different way. I guess it still requires a lot of programming.
Something else I really enjoy about this game and its combo system is that it ranks you based on how you're doing in the current combat. Now, what it ranks based on is how often you're using the same move, if you're mixing it up, if you're hitting continuous moves in succession. Basically, it's motivating you to come up with strategies to keep that counter going up and up and up. And every time you beat an enemy, depending on the grade you currently have, determines how many souls they drop.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's a poor excuse to stop players from using optimal strategies.
Well, the thing is that different enemies will respond to different strategies, so it's motivating you to think outside of the box of just hitting the same combo all the time, you know?
I suppose that's fair. I think there's a flaw in that, it highly incentivizes the player to spend their initial points on unlocking more combos so that they can get better grade. Which I don't think that's exactly fair. You should be able to get a good grade on those combat sequences without having to unlock more combos. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I'm sure that there are ways to make it work. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's totally fair because it makes it more important for you to get more combos when that may not be your playstyle, you know?
That's fair.
But, alas, that's all we have for this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Next episode, more demon slaying, more drama. Drama? Really?
More dreama.
Right. Clearly I didn't rehearse that teaser for the next episode.
Alright, stay tuned for more. See you in the archives. Woo!
2008. It's my only defense.
That's not an excuse for anything.